And now for more on chip makers, Tim Culpan joins me from our Taipei Bureau with the details. Tim, let's talk about UMC falling for 2 days in New York and Taipei. Isn't the outlook supposed to be good for the chip industry? Why are they down?
Well, in theory, sure, the outlook's supposed to be good. For UMC specifically, JP Morgan downgraded the stock yesterday to neutral, so obviously shareholders are taking that to heart. But basically, the thing is that while they released May sales 2 days ago, and the sales were up about 9–10% month on month, the concern is that was actually less than expected, and some investors and analysts had wanted even more out of them. And that, basically shows that, or may show that as we go forward into July, August, September, into the third quarter, the momentum may not be there. And if there's no momentum in the sales, then this recent rally we've seen in stock prices may not be sustainable.
When you talk about UMC, you have to talk about TSMC as well. ADRs down in New York and down slightly today in Taipei as well. What's the backstory there?
Well, again, a similar issue. In fact, TSMC reported sales yesterday after Taiwan market closed, so that was before New York ADR trading. And, the numbers are actually very good. They basically point to TSMC meeting the upper end of their guidance for the second quarter. But, in this current rally, you give investors an inch and they want to take a yard. And what happened is basically they didn't upgrade their outlook for the second quarter. And so some investors may be a little bit disappointed. They may have hoped that, in fact, they would have upgraded their revenue outlook. They didn't do that, and that basically, has disappointed some investors.
Okay, tell us some good news. I mean, in the tech sector, if there were to be growth, where will growth come from in the next few months?
Well, I think the one thing that we need to be looking at in the semiconductor space, and also basically the electronic space, is, you've noticed in the last few weeks there's been a lot of new products being launched. Palm has launched their Pre, and, we've heard reports they've sold out. Apple's coming out with a new iPhone. Of course, new computer products are coming out all over the place. We've got these netbooks coming out, smart books coming out, low-power notebooks as well. As these new products come out, there's going to have to be a lot of production of these products made, and they have to be distributed to the channel and put in inventories, put in stockpiles. They sit in warehouses in the back of shops. So that basically means that a lot of these companies that are producing these products really need to build up the products, build up an inventory so that, when investors, when buyers come to the shops and buy them, there's something sitting on the shelves. So they're building up stockpiles, a lot of these things. Whether or not they're sold to the end consumer, we don't know yet. But, it's giving certainly a short-term boost to the stocks and to the industry right now.
That's good enough. Tim Culpan, thank you.